Hello everybody! Business setup in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Just 7 steps. Today I'm gonna tell you about this. Quick start with 5 interesting things about companies in United Arab Emirates. You can open a company in Dubai in 7 steps. For some companies, initial capital is not required. Usually, you don't need to pay initial capital. Most companies can be registered with a virtual office. Address only, without physical premises. There are 2 types of companies, Mainland and Free Zone company. You don't need to have a local partner. 100% of ownership. Let's begin. 7 steps to open your company in United Arab Emirates. First one, choose type of your company. Business activity and license type. Will be a Free Zone company or Mainland? It's important. But what's the difference? Mainland company for unlimited business in any part of UAE and around the world. On the other hand, Free Zone can give you benefits and duty-free for import and re-export, but allows you to trade or provide your services only inside of your Free Zone and around the world. You also can sell your goods on Mainland, but with some exceptions. For example, if you need to set up a leasing and car rent company, you definitely need a Mainland license. Usually it requires Mainland license and RTA approval. On the other hand, if you, for example, need to set up an IT company, you will provide your services around the world and you don't need to have a physical office. In that case, you can choose a Free Zone company. If we're talking about activities, you need to choose your business activity carefully. Select right opportunities and don't make a mistake. Because if you choose wrong type of activity, you can't actually conduct your planned business and you need to fix it. And in addition, it will be harder to open a corporate bank account. The second one, decide on facility. Will be private office, virtual address, warehouse, store, or will it be something else? And the following questions: how much, which location, etc. Important thing, if you have a Free Zone company, you need to rent or lease facility only inside of this Free Zone. You can't lease or rent your facility, for example, office on Mainland or in another Emirate, only inside of Free Zone. On the other hand, Mainland doesn't have this restriction. But for special business activities, you can't rent virtual address. You need to rent special facility. For example, for trading activity, you need to have warehouse or use outsourced services of logistic company. And also, with private office, you have more chances to open a corporate bank account. Third one, decide on employees. Do you need official employees for the first time in your company, or do you prefer outsourced specialists? Because of it will depend on your company price and visa quota. For every shareholder and employee, you need to have visa quota and pay for it. And each facility can suggest you only limited number of visa quota. Usually, virtual address, FlexiDesk can suggest you only 3 or 4 visa quota. If you need more, you can rent a private office or warehouse. The next one, you need to prepare documents and details. Required basic documents are different and depend on Free Zone, type of company and business activity. Mostly you will need next documents: frame passport or another ID, Emirates ID and resident visa if you have it. Third one, business plan, proof of address. You can provide your legal address in the United Arab Emirates or in your own country of current living. The last one, proof of income sources. You need to show to legal authorities that you can and will use only legal capital for your business. It's important to provide all documents in English or with legal translation. If you have already your Emirates ID and resident visa, like a worker, you need to get a NOC letter from your current employer. And what's about red flags? First one, you can't provide legal sources of your income. Provided data and documents have mistakes, or they will find clues of forgery. The next one, you refuse to provide additional documents or explanation. And the last one, you don't pay fees. The next one, choose the trade name of the company, prepare application and pay fees. The company's trade name has its own requirements. For example, the name must correspond to the chosen type of activity and legal status. I also recommend to prepare 3 or 4 names because of chosen name can already be taken or may not be suitable. And it's also necessary to fill the application in the right way. Also, important step, pay fees. Without proof of payment, you will be denied. Lucky for you, you can pay in different ways. By local or international card, bank transfer, you can pay also by cash and with help of your agent. 6th step, pass through compliance check-in and provide additional documents. During compliance, free zone or debt can ask you for additional documents or explanation. For example, if you are an employee of a company in your own country, you need to provide your employment contract to prove legal way of your income. Also, for example, free zone can ask you for a bank statement for last 6 months. We just want to be sure in official sources of your wealth. And the last step, you can collect your trade license and have your own company in the United Arab Emirates. After you will get your license, you need to do next steps. In some cases, for special activities, you need to get an additional approval from different authorities. For example, for food trading, you need to get an approval from Food Control Department. The next step, you need to get your resident visa for you like shareholder and for your employees to legally conduct your business and work in the United Arab Emirates. And of course, you need to open your corporate bank account for your company and personal bank accounts for your employees and yourself. Also, I will show you average prices, basic costs of free zone companies. I will count for you IFZA and DMCC free zone costs. Let's take a regular company with 3 activities, 1 visa for shareholder, also 1 virtual address, FlexiDesk or ShareDesk. Here you can see IFZA free zone costs. In total, around 21,400 dirhams or $5,830. Separated fees you can see here. And on the other hand, DMCC. Here you will pay around 49,000 dirhams or 13,335 US dollars. I will mention that it doesn't include agent fees for registration. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it will be useful for you. You can always get a preliminary consultation about company registration and get a resident visa. You can text me on WhatsApp, Telegram, call by phone, or use website. All links and details you can find in the description. Thank you for your support, for watching this video. Please subscribe, where will be more useful and interesting videos connected with business and life in the United Arab Emirates.